Alright, welcome back to Super Ultra Budget Magic Online, playing my +1 deck for Modern. I had built this in Selesnya colors previously. Since then, Winding Constrictor has come out and made Golgari look better than ever. I've got two colors. I've got drops for each step on the curve. I don't have for each step. I've got a couple 3-drops, but this is keepable. I will keep it. So we'll go ahead and pass turn there. Mana Gorger Hydra. Very powerful. Pass the turn. My opponent is in red, and on turn 2 has not cast anything. Weird, but whatever. I will put out a Mana Gorger Hydra. See if we can make things get out of hand. Magma Jet. Alright. So, my Predator Ooze looks pretty good here with a so far a mono red deck. Hammer of Bogardan. Make sure that I understand what this does. It's a sorcery, 3 damage to any target. Turn from your graveyard to your hand only during upkeep. Interesting. Okay. Good for you. That is how you're spending the main phase of your turn. Now I get Hardened Scales. Go figure. I am going to try again with a Mana Gorger Hydra. Okay. Just barely enough to kill the Hydra. So that's good old-fashioned lightning bolt. Lennery Storm. Alright, good for you. Trying to do some big mana stuff in red. Very interesting. So, let's go ahead and put out Hardened Scales. Pass the turn. Attach target aura attached to a permanent to another permanent with the same controller. That's not going to be relevant. But moving around persuade counters once we've got Hardened Scales. Snakes around. My opponent is swinging for 2. Treasure. Cast something up to 7 mana now. Get a glimpse at what they're trying to accomplish. Jaya Ballard. 3 mana for instants and sorceries. You can discard and draw. And -8 you can get an M to recast things from the graveyard. So this is for green. These are for green. My Predator Ooze is indestructible. Okay. Hammer is back. Legendary creature gains first strike until end of turn. Shinka Blood-Soaked Keep. Very interesting stuff going on right here. It's kind of cool. I guess that I might as well block this with my Indestructible Ooze. Okay. So this one. Let's go to, am I attacking Giant Ballard or Scragnoth? I guess I'll go direct to Scragnoth. I don't care which order these are in. Maybe I should though. Because I might have been able to sacrifice the ordeal this turn. I'm not sure if it's better to do it now or after. Declare blocker step, cast instants, and activate abilities. I am going to wait on the Simic Guild Mage so that I can cast a Burst of Strength and kill Lannery Storm. It's 3 mana for instants and sorceries. If my opponent decides to ultimate Jaya, The emblem is instant sorceries from your graveyard. If it would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. So all of them come back one time, which is very good, and they do have a lot of mana right now. Kicker. 5 damage to target creature. What's the point? Oh, it isn't me. Okay. Ten damage divided as you choose. Okay. 1 here. Cast instance and activate abilities. Burst of strength. We'll block Binary Storm. See it. I've got another Hardened Scales. That'll put 6 counters on my 9/9, which will make it a 15, and I can swing at my opponent. Sweet. Action. Skagnoth. To face. Turn 9. This is not as fast as I pictured this going. Okay. And we'll do this first. Two basic land cards. Let's get Forest and Swamp. And 2 more counters. Or 3 more counters. We got a 15/15. What's your face, dude? That escalated quickly. I'm quick enough, this is like turn 9 in Modern. Alright, what can I do about my opponent here with my sideboard? Like a worm. Burst of Strength worked pretty great. Fatal Push, Duress. I am bringing in Duress. We'll take out Polychronos, and we'll take out a Judge. We'll try this. Very interesting deck. Yeah, I can work with this. For sure. More land than I need, but more likely to draw action. And in general, I'm the type of guy that would much prefer to flood instead of drought. blood instead of getting screwed. Whatever. Another new card in the main board. Get yourself a treasure when it enters the battlefield. Very interesting. This one. And this one. I assume that the experiment one is going to get hit with something. But that's okay. And she's hasty. Not gonna block. Oh well. Let's tap this for black. Stress my opponent. Do I want to get a hammer or a bonfire? Guess we'll do that. And put out a servant, which is the biggest thing on the battlefield, but he can still hit and kill it. Unless I could flash something in. Maybe I should have removed the card now that I'm thinking a little more about it. Yeah. There it goes. It's 3 at me. This is colorless for a fertilid. Costs 2 to remove a counter and do that. It comes out up big enough that it's a little more difficult for my opponent to hit with most of what he's got. It's onto the battlefield directly. That's awesome. I'm going to take it. There is a winding constrictor. That's black. There's a constrictor. And go swing with the fertilid. Target player is me. One and a 2. Put out a swamp, I guess. Let's turn right here. Giant Ballard is back. Hammer. Okay. So I can't block. Just 3. Not swinging with the goblin. Interesting. Guild Mage. These 2. So then, choose target creature to move a counter from. Choose target creature to move a counter to. And that will cost me 2 mana. Which makes him huge. And then we'll do it counter from to move a counter to. Alright, so now these are out of the initial burn range. I'm not going to swing. What's he swinging at with his hammer? Oh, he was returning it to hand. Okay. So then he can use Jaya Valerie's ability to bring that back. 1, 2, 3, 1. He can swing it straight at me. One of my creatures. That means I have to block somebody. Without mana. Okay. So how much mana have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Activate it to move a counter from to. Then do I want to activate this or go get land? Alright. have to hold back 2 blockers. And I assume that my opponent can burn me in the face. Makes for a very interesting matchup. Creatures are huge, but if there's a burn spell in his hand, then it doesn't matter. Not to mention if it's a hasty creature, I can only block 2 creatures. Fight with fire. That'll do it. Alright, to the sideboard. What do I need to do differently here? Trespasser's Curse. Fatal Push. Duress. Essence Warden. Might be interesting. We'll try that. I don't know that it's going to do any better, but it's an interesting thought. This is kind of a burn deck. It's not that fast. Looks like my deck's not that fast either. Play first, yes. Yeah, I think I can work with this. Keep. Land. Green mana. Support. And I've got a swamp. So I'll go ahead and play the swamp. This one is green. This one is black. I think I play the song here. Okay. And then I tap the Essence Warden. Green mana. To cast my Experiment 1. Which triggers my Essence Warden. I will pass the turn. Love song. Okay. So I can tap those for mana, which is great because they're little cheapos. I want to swing with the ordeal if... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That allows me to cast the Winding Constrictor and one of the others, any two of them basically. If I do the Winding Constrictor and then the Ordeal, then I can swing with something. So I think that's what I'm doing. Black and green for a Winding Constrictor. Don't really care what order those happen in. And then I'm going to do green and colorless with Llanowar Waste. Put Ordeal on my Essence Warden. And then I will swing for 3. Hammer, I am not certain if that's coming on my Constrictor or my Essence Warden. Okay, seems good. But that does allow me to swing with my Essence Warden and get some lands. Blockers, I don't have any blockers. Ability. Colorless for the Hydra. This one and this one. Forest and forest. And we've maintained 20 life for putting that Essence Warden in there. That looked even better than what I had expected. And Storm. Okay. And I can't just click past turn in case something gets aimed at my Experiment 1 because I can potentially salvage it.